different scene, different scenario. And I'm sorry if the sun is messing up our video, but anywho, maybe it was better the other way, huh? Oh well. So anyway, you know, I was looking cute this morning, but for some reason when you get on camera, you just don't look the same. But anyway, I wanted to kind of come and give y'all a little update. Is she praying? Maybe she praying. There's a lady next to me. So I wanted to come and not really give you an update, but I just kind of wanted to come share some quick feelings while I was thinking and while I'm in this moment. Okay, so today is Thursday, the 20th of April. Tomorrow, the 21st, I make, is it 19 weeks? I get so confused. Like, my brain is just scatterbrain. My brain is, what are you looking for? Okay, I don't know what that's all about. So I'm 18 weeks and 6 days today. And basically, like tomorrow I make 19 weeks. And today I'm at my anatomy scan with the same maternal fetal doctor that I had with the girls. And of course, as y'all remember, if I can kind of rewind a little bit, when 2 years ago, 2014, so it almost seemed like 3, but 2 years ago when I was pregnant with the girls, I'm so sorry about that sun right there. Where is it? Is it right here? Where is it? I don't know. But anyway, I'm trying to, oh wait, I'm trying to get away from this sun and it keeps following me. It keeps following me. Where is it? I don't see it. I don't know where is it. I don't know. So anyway, as y'all know, 2 years ago is when I was pregnant with the girls. I actually came to my anatomy scan. I was just at 20 weeks. And when the ultrasound tech was doing my scan and everything, that's when she noticed that my cervix had shortened. And that's when they rushed me. They literally made me put my clothes on, and they literally rushed me to the hospital part of the hospital, and excuse me, and they basically had me lay tilted where I would kind of be upside down, and they had me lay there until that next morning, and they did the vaginal cerclage. And so it's one of those bittersweet moments, because it makes me I'm not gonna get emotional. I'm strong, I can do this, but it makes me think of my girls, and it makes me just think, you know, I remember those feelings. And I remember being scared. I remember saying to the doctor, I can't lose these babies. I remember telling her I cannot lose these babies. And she said a prayer for me, and they wheeled me back, you know, and I just felt like I was in a dream. And you know, it was just one of those moments. It was just really one of those moments where now, 2 years later, I'm at that same point with 2 boys now. And it's just one of those things where I just have so many mixed emotions. Me and hubby was just talking on the phone, and you know, I try and not show much emotion when we talking about the girls, because I don't want us both to be getting upset, or I don't want him to be concerned about me. And that time, I'm sorry, I'm trying to keep it together. That time, it was so scary. It was so much that we was going through at the time, and we had no idea that 3 weeks later we would be delivering them. And I'm sorry, y'all. I promise I'm trying to keep it together here. I wasn't supposed to get this emotional, but I wanted to just tell you, I was basically trying to tell y'all that I'm at the same point, but I'm not, you know, trying to get too emotional. I don't even know if I can finish this video. I don't even know if I can finish this video. Because I don't want to get all sloppy crying and stuff, y'all. Okay, come on, Quisha. But it was so much that was going on, and our faith was tested tremendously. The most my faith had ever been tested. We lost so much that year, and the biggest loss, of course, was our girls. And it's like, you know how when you grow up and you say, boy, if I knew now, or if I knew then what I know now, and it's like you can never go back in time and change things. You have to live with how they are. And it's like, it probably was like one of the worst moments of my life. It was one of those things where I was like an all-time high. You know, pregnant with the girls, all-time high. And it just all of a sudden just dropped. And I mean, I literally prayed. I did, you know, and I prayed, God, please protect my girls. Lord, please. That's mighty close, woman, to be parking. God, why people park that close to you? But I used to just pray and just, Lord, protect my girls. Lord, you know, bring them healthy. Like I said, everything. And that's what kind of changed me as a person. That's what kind of changed my prayers, or how I pray, rather. And that's how I I changed my my prayers. Like, whatever God's will is, you can't, no matter, I feel, no matter how much you pray with the grain or against the grain, that whatever's in his will is going to be done. And that part gets me emotional too, because I've always been this person that had a conscience. I was always the one that was scared to do things because I was afraid of what God thought. Always. And this was since I was about 14, about 12 to 14, because 14 is when I got baptized, when I decided to give my life, you know, to Christ and be washed clean and got a, you know, a new start. And I've always struggled with my spiritual life. And struggle, what I mean by that, it's never been like a whole belief. Well, I did when I lost the girls. I was like, God, if, you know, how can I sit here and believe that you're real if I'm praying to you and you say pray? You know, I went through it all. I ain't about to sit here and sugarcoat nothing. I went through it all. Yep, sure did. I went through hating God to well, maybe is no God, because I'm sitting here praying and he ain't listening to everything. And I had to get back on track, y'all. I literally had to get back on track, and with family and friends. Thank God for family and friends, because if I was by myself, I would be a nut. I'd be a nutcake. Anyway, back to what I was saying is that the experience with my girl, I've always, like I said, I've always dealt with the whole you know, conscience thing. You know, if I do something bad, I'm like, oh my gosh, God, please forgive me, and I feel bad, and it be on my conscience, and I think about it all day long, you know, stuff like that. But now that situation happened to me, it did change me. And I can't say I can be the same person that I was. I still have my faith. However, I live a little bit better. I live a little bit better, not heavily putting everything on God, if that makes sense. Like, you know, people, when they say, oh, pray for me, blah blah blah, you know, I always say, like, keep us in our prayers. I mean, y'all prayers, you know, type deal. And I'm praying, you know, for y'all. But when I pray, I say, Lord, I'm asking for protection, you know, over the IVF community or whoever I'm praying for. And I say, Lord, I just pray that you comfort them as your will be done. Because I can't sit here and say, Lord, I'm praying for this person to do this or do that, because then if I'm praying and it doesn't happen or something goes wrong, I won't feel bad. I won't feel horrible as a person. Like, I prayed, God, so why did it happen? Why, you know, like, we all been praying. It's like I had a whole community praying for the girls. I had everybody from the East Coast to the West Coast, from the North to the South. I had family all over, friends all over praying. That didn't save my girls. It didn't save my pregnancy. It didn't save my girls. And so when I pray now, and it's been a struggle, but it's made, to me, life easier for me. I literally just pray for comfort for whatever God's will is for whoever and me. It's hard to ask God for stuff now. It's hard to ask him. I just, you know, when I ask the normal, just, you know, protect, guide, and lead. And please forgive us for our sins. Like, those are the things that I may ask for on a daily basis type deal. But in my normal prayer, I don't sit there and dissect everything like I used to. I'm so detailed oriented, so I used to do that. And like I said, it changed a lot of stuff once I lost the girls. And kind of going back to this appointment, y'all, I'm not nervous, but it just makes me a little emotional, and I'm trying not to get so emotional. That's why I had to kind of get off the phone with hubby a few minutes ago. I was like, well, let me make this video, because I didn't want him to be worried about me and me worrying about him. And, you know, we both hurt so much from that. And he was like, I'm just so grateful that, you know, you wasn't suicidal. And there was times even when I lost them where I felt like I should have been there with them. But I'm not the person to go and kill myself. I mean, what does that do? You know, LeBron still needs me. My husband, you know, and my family, you know, I could never do. That's a selfish move. And I'm scared of needles. Hell, what I'm gonna do? You know, I ain't about to sit here and kill myself, you know. But I always wonder about them and stuff like that. And, you know, now I'm starting to feel these boys kick. And, you know, it's an amazing feeling. And one of them I feel all the time, and always up here by my heart, where London used to be. And a lot of times I don't forget, but it make me remember her, because he's in that same spot. And the other baby is down where Lindsay used to be. And so I just like, wow, like, y'all in the exact same spots and y'all feel the exact same way, you know. And so it's a good feeling, you know, especially when I feel, you know, them kick. I mean, I have some kickers in there, and it makes me feel so good, because, you know, and I remember the first time I felt London have the hiccups, because it was right before I went to my anatomy scan. It was like about 3 days before I went about 3 or 4 days before I went to my anatomy scan, I felt her hiccup for the first time, and I was like, oh my god. I was on the phone with her because I was up in Dallas, and I was like, oh my gosh, like, she's hiccuping, like, oh my gosh, like, she's hiccuping, and you know, stuff like that. And you know, so it's just like we kind of replaying in our head what happened as we go through now this time frame, you know. So anyway, y'all, I'm about to go ahead and get in here. My appointment's at 8:15, and I got 15 minutes to waddle up the thing. And I'm sorry I got, you know, emotional. This wasn't supposed, I wanted to show my to talk emotionally, but not start crying. Like, I didn't want to cry. I didn't want to cry. But you know, and I also appreciate all of y'all comments from the gender disappointment video. I had no idea that majority of y'all felt that way at one point in time, and I appreciate nobody lashing out at me for me being just raw, as like one of the subscribers said, you know, like I was literally giving y'all my true feelings, raw true feelings. And like I said, I tell y'all everything, like I really do. Like, I don't think there's nothing I tell y'all except my sex life. But nah, he's smoking, god dang it, you. But yeah, so anyway guys, I'm gonna go ahead and go. And this has been a video on its own. I didn't know it was gonna be this long of a video. I thought I was gonna put this video with something else, but anyway, I love y'all, I really do. I appreciate y'all, and I just hope y'all have a wonderful, blessed day, and that everybody, you know, that's pregnant, you know, is just blessed, and those that are trying to get pregnant are blessed, and those that have had their babies are blessed, and we all are just blessed. But I'm gonna go ahead and call hubby back since I'm out of my feelings a little bit now, and let him know, you know, that I'm about to go in here. And then yeah, so that's it for today. The video that's posted today is the baby buy, so I hope y'all enjoy that video as well. And I guess, what is it, next week or week after next, I'll be putting up my 5-month, y'all, 5-month. It's gonna be different, I kid you not, y'all. From here on out, my videos are gonna probably be a lot more emotional because it's around that time that we lost the girls. And so y'all just stick with me here. I appreciate the love, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye. Open up in the back, side thing on the side. On the inside, yeah, it does come with a little changing mat.
I'm getting a backpack.
And it's, you know, so that's very good. I was gonna get this like fancy old, you know, type